Hey guys, this is Olizandri bringing you my promised 1k subs video. Now I know it's a little bit later down the line than when I got 1k subs. I'm now at 1063, I think. 1063 minions to help me take over the world! Or, just to view my videos. Which is great, unless you do want to help me take over the world, in other words, send me a message. Anyway. The reason I'm doing this in a vlog format is because a lot of commentators nowadays, they either put their self up in a little doobly-doo in the corner, just a little box, and show themselves doing the commentary, or they do vlogs just to talk to their audience and just to bear their visage, show you who they are, blemishes and all, massive conch and all. Just to bring a bit more, make it a bit more personal between the commentator himself and his audience, his subscribers. So, it's kind of like, we want to get to know you better, and the only way we're going to do that is by allowing you to know who we are. That's what's and all that, telling you about us. So yeah, derailing myself. That's what I intend to do with this video. Apart from the fact that I also asked you to send me in questions, and I will give you my thoughts and opinions on them. Some of them are about commentary, some of them are about gaming, of course, and some of them are completely and utterly random. Very, very, very random. But yeah, I want to give you some information about me before I go into the questions that are up on my screen. That's why I keep gesticulating towards them. My name is Sam. Hello. Nice to meet you. Really bad way of saying that, wasn't it? I'm 24 years old, born on the 21st of October, which means that by the time this video goes up, it's either a couple of days till my birthday, or my birthday or just after. I have no clue. But yeah, congrats to me, I'm 25 years old. That's either a quarter of my life, if I hope to live to 100, or if I even want to live to 100, or a third of my life, depending on modern medicine, of course. If it can make me immortal or not, which would be great, but I'm not going to take the Michael Jackson route because, yeah, that was creepy. But anyway, Michael Jackson joke aside, I live in Tetbury, England with my fiance. Fiance, I'm not sure. Now I'm completely unsure if I should say it as fiance or not, because on another video I did, I was questioned by a guy about the fact that I spelt it incorrectly, and there's two different spellings for it. And the one I used basically said that I was shacking up with a man, civil partnership, and that I was gay. But no, I'm engaged to a woman, so I'm not going to use the fiance, whatever word anymore. I've been going out with her for a good 5 years now, and this is our room. You guys have actually, I think someone asked for a setup video once of my gear and that, so maybe I'll show you around my room where we live and all that at some point if you want it. So, if you want it, just say. I can do a setup video, no problem. Now I've got a webcam. It'd be kind of odd to just like drag it around with me though, I imagine. But yeah, I live in Tetbury, England, as I've said. That is approximately 2 to 3 miles away from Prince Charles and Camilla's house. Now, Tetbury, England is what you would call a posh town. It's full of antique shops, but as loads of people have commented or whatnot, that I am posh or well educated. I am neither. I was born in Bath, which is kind of a really nice town. It's a beautiful cityscape and whatnot. Beautiful landscapes and a lot of tourist attractions. I mean, it is the Roman city of Sulis. It is where the Roman baths were made and all that. So I've kind of been brought up in some nice areas. But I'm not posh in any way, shape or form. I'm not even middle class. I work in a supermarket. And as for my well-educated status, I work in a supermarket. Now, I kind of messed up school because around the age of 16, of course, GCSEs, going on to A-levels, I got too interested in girls and let my life revolve around girlfriends. Yeah, even I could get them. But I let my life revolve around that, and I messed up my education because of it. I kind of just, that was the only thing I was interested in. In fact, my only goal in life is to be a dad, which is really odd, I'm not one of those teenage pregnancy guys, or just, you know, knocking up girls left and right centre. I just want to be a really good dad, and that has been my only motivation in life. So I have no job aspirations or anything. The only aspirations I have are within my hobbies, like drumming. I want to learn a few songs and be a fairly proficient drummer. When I game, looking at my Xbox over there, I like to be good at what I do. I like to win. You know, I aspire to be a good player, and with the commentary, I'm aspiring to get somewhere with it. You know, I'm at the 4-figure sub mark now, and I want to get to the 5-figure sub mark. I don't think I'll ever get to the 6-figure sub mark, but if that ever happened, whoa, that would be amazing. But I don't think I'd get there. But you know, one day, maybe Machinima, maybe one day. But yeah, enough about me now. I think I've given you a fair bit of information, so you've got a little bit of an insight. I mean, if you want to know any more, you can always ask me more questions, and I may do another video like this farther down the line. But, to get to the questions now, what this video was about. Now, I'll start off with a big question. I say it's a big question because it's very pertinent to commentary, and it's asked by many people. One of them was XXJobamax, which I think might actually be XXJobamaXX. Was also asked by Raging Amish, fellow YouTube commentator, gone on Box for Box, and Kevin of Republic, which is what got you into doing gameplay commentaries for YouTube, which is a really pertinent question. Basically, I was playing the game and I just started watching the videos. I mainly started off watching C-Nana's videos because he's pretty much the commentary god. I mean, he's the biggest thing since sliced bread in terms of commentary. And it's more the fact that he plays ridiculously well, on my style. He's not a flair player, or you could argue sometimes he is. He's got crazy technique. But he's just so simple and clinical and efficient. And that's what I like about his gaming, opposed to any other commentator. And it's kind of what I try to do as well. I mean, you don't see that much flair in my videos. You see me just be efficient and all that. So I was watching this video and I thought, yeah, I can do that, because I have games like that quite regularly. I have high scoring games where I just walk around the map and demolish people without even being seen a lot of the time. And most of the time I have generally low scoring games with ridiculously high quick kill to death ratios, but I don't actually put them up on the thing. So I'm a proficient player. So I thought, yeah, I could do this. And so one day, on a whim, because I don't use a lot of money, I'm a very frugal person, I kind of splurge every so often, like my drum kit, which is like £1,300, just paid that off, blooming hell. I bought a Halpage HD PVR, and I might do a setup video one day, as I said, or I might not have said, I don't know. And I thought, let's do it. So I bought an HD PVR, as I said, and I bought, in between my legs here, a Samson Stereo 1U mic, which is, well, I'd explain that if I did a setup video. I had a Rock Band mic, which is what everyone else is using. It's really good quality, so I actually spent £50 on a mic that's probably got the same quality, but it's a studio's condensed mic, USB, and it's supposed to be able to be used for singing and whatnot. So I thought, you know, might work down the line, because we've got a big musical family here. We got like crap loads of guitars, drum kits, whoa, we're full of stuff. And I bought all this gear, and I just thought, yeah, I'll do it. And I found out it's ridiculously fun to do. It is fun to do, and it does occupy a lot of time, I must say. Uploading times on a bad connection are really bad, and well, just trying to figure out what to do for your next commentary, what to do with a video, or what your subs will like is kind of hard, but it's kind of rewarding as well. It gives me something to do. It's just really a hobby now. Just something I like to do. So yeah, that's how I got into doing it, more or less. Through C-Nanas, thought I could do it myself. Found out it was fun to do, and I've kept doing it ever since, keeping up to a regular upload schedule. Moving on. Ever thought of uploading to Machinima? Asked by Joe Mama as well. One day. I think that if and when I get a 5-figure sub count, I will try to go the Machinima route. I know they want, well, people with subs, people with like a backing, people with, you know, that have established themselves first, rather than just trying to get straight in there. And I don't want to just go straight in there. I just don't want to be like some random guy that just appears one day and all the McKinnon guys are going, oh, what the hell? And doesn't have like backing of subs to like say, yeah, this guy's cool and like help me out. So maybe one day down the line, a lot further, we're talking like 6 months, a year, depending on how Black Ops blows up and how good I am on the editing and how much exposure I can get. You know, it's going to be random. Will I, won't I can't say. But, you know, I've thought about it. So that's the point of the question. Anyway, next question is from Riorak. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay, question is, from what you know now, what would you advise those of us who wish to be directors / commentators to know / do before they start up, such as what programs to use, microphones, etc. Rock band mic. You don't have to really spend more. Most of the other guys use a rock band mic. Like Hutch always used it, and a lot of the commentators have always used it. They work very well, and if you're into gaming, you've probably got rock band by now. Use that. Programs, of course, are the obvious ones. Audacity for sound, because it's free. Sony Vegas. I bought a legit version, because I have this thing with pirating. I don't really care if anyone else does it, but I don't want to do it myself. I want to be legal, like a legal version of Wing and a legal version. It depends on everyone's conscience, as it were. So Sony Vegas works for me, and buy an HD PVR straight off the bat. Don't buy an SD cap card. If you want to do commentary, go the whole way. It's just how I feel about it, and it's just what coloured my purchases, as it were. I just feel that that is the correct way to do things. If you want to do it, do it. Don't faff about with it. Don't go to the SD route, because it's harder to get known now if you want to get out there. You have to go the HD route. So that's basically what I want to say. And then it's all about try to advertise on forums to get yourself known, and try to get everyone to like your video. That's what I'm trying to do recently. It is the best way to advertise. I'm not succeeding very well with you guys, so, you know, thumbs up things in future, like even if it's on another channel, just go thumbs the crap out of it, please. But it is the best way to advertise on YouTube. It feels less like you're relying on other people. If you get a random shout out, hey, free kill 300, that's amazing. And basically try to get on a community channel like Project Envy, because they can help you out. I mean, they're not going to discriminate against who sends in a video. I mean, they want HD content, not SD content, so that's some kind of discrimination. But they just want to give everyone a chance and find their own audience, and that's brilliant, really. So try to do that. Anyway, moving on. Now this question is probably going to take me a little while. Nightmare on 11th Avenue, which I'm guessing is like some kind of Elm Street thing, I don't know. But anyway, which games are in your top 5 all time? That is a question. Can I just roll off 5 game franchises I like rather than games? Because I've always been a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. That got me into gaming. My first completed game, I think, was Sonic 3. I mean, of course, I complete Streets of Rage, but that's just not on the same scale. I mean, that's just beat up people and get to the end. Sonic 3 was my first completion experience. I was like, yeah! And then I went back and completed all the Sonics. And I've bought most of the Sonics since, except for when it went into the 3D phase, where I got Sonic 2 Battle, which has one of the most epic, well, like, music catalogues in the game, because it's like sung by the voice actors and all that. So Sonic has to be one of the top franchises. Final Fantasy, I've followed that since 7. I mean, I was late on the bandwagon as usual. I was actually late to gaming. I only started gaming at age 11, which is, well, as far as I'm concerned, late. I think it was around for years before that. And so Final Fantasy, I really love that series. It's I've bought every incarnation since, and I've bought some of the older ones, and I've played them all the way through. Always enjoyed them. They're great.